This book is creative nonfiction. That means it moves between two kinds of work. One is source work, gospel passages, Acts, Paul's letters, later traditions, historical context, and the hard limits of what can be known. The other is imaginative reconstruction, scenes, rooms, conversations, gestures, and fictional witnesses built to help the reader feel the pressure of the world around the sources. A short note before the story begins. I have used the four canonical Gospels, Acts, and the letters of Paul as the primary source frame. Where the Gospels disagree, I have generally followed the chronology that modern scholarship can defend without forcing it into a single harmonized line. I have also used non-Christian historical records, Josephus, Tacitus, Pliny the Younger, Suetonius, Mara bar Serapion, where they touch the story. Source notes are in the back matter. Dagon, Mara, and the other unnamed in the Gospels figures in these pages are literary witnesses, not recovered historical people. They are composites built from many first-century lives whose names we do not have. I have given them inner lives because the inner life is where a reader enters a story. I have not given them inner lives that contradict what the sources preserve about the named biblical figures they encounter. The title is not a denial of faith. The miracle was the memory, meaning the persistence and transmission of the witness across decades, scattered communities, and hostile empires is itself one of the miracles the early communities claimed God had done. Other layers, the bodily resurrection, the empty tomb, the appearances, Pentecost, are matters for the reader's own conscience and tradition. This book does not legislate them in either direction. Memory is one layer of the miracle, not the whole of it. Jesus was Jewish. His earliest followers were Jewish. The first conflicts inside the movement were intra-Jewish, a family argument inside Second Temple Judaism, not a Christian versus Jew conflict in the later sense. The category Christian distinct from Jew did not yet exist. Christians who later read the Gospel's polemical passages as an attack on the Jews were reading 2 centuries of separation backward into a moment when that separation had not happened. The reading is bad scholarship and it is bad faith. This book rejects it. When priestly elites or council members or local crowds appear in these scenes, they are specific people doing specific things on specific days. Rome carried out crucifixion. The empire's procedural machine, not a people, was the engine of the killing. Read the scenes as guided imagination around the sources, not as proof standing in place of them. Read the notes as maps, not cages. The story begins with a man on a road who does not believe mercy is real unless it costs someone else. That man is fictional. The question he carries is not,